Did you get card and take? Oh, you got it.
Everybody take a big deep breath. Do not forget to breathe, okay?
Everyone's comfortable? Okay, so I'll start the timer to read over your cards, and then get started, okay?
Okay, a couple things.
Before you.
Everyone can see the clock, right? Okay, just to go over this, remember you have 1 minute beforehand to look at your card, gather your thoughts. At 1 minute, that's when your presentation will start. You can go up to 11 minutes without deductions, and then we'll do oral questions after that. You can write on your cards. No talking between each other, no hand signals, no sign language with each other. What questions do you guys have before we get started? Anything else, Levi?
I have nothing.
Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
That is 1 minute. Dr. Ness will start the timer on the
It's our new business. Topic 3. I move to reconsider the motion that the Waterloo FFA chapter work with the Township Road Commissioner to coordinate a roadside cleanup day this summer as a member of the planning side.
Second.
It is moved by Delegate 3 and seconded by Delegate 2. The reconsider the motion states that the Waterloo FFA chapter works with the Waterloo Township Road Commissioner to coordinate a roadside cleanup day this summer. Delegate 3, you have first right to discuss. Thank you, Madam Chair. After talking to our advisors, I have realized that we simply do not have enough interest from our members. But also, this summer is very busy during the fair, so our members will be unable to help with this motion. So therefore, vote against this motion.
Is there any discussion? Discussion. Seeing none, we'll now proceed to vote. All in favor of reconsidering the motion states that the Waterloo FFA chapter works with the Waterloo Township Road Commissioner to coordinate the roadside cleanup day this summer, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No!
Reconsideration fails. Is there any new business? Delegate 5.
I move that the Waterloo FFA chapter conduct a surplus hay drive in our community during the month of May, with the proceeds to distributed to a drought-stricken FFA chapter in Kansas.
It is moved by Delegate 5 and seconded by Delegate 4. The Waterloo FFA chapter conducts a surplus hay drive in our community during the month of May, with the proceeds to be distributed to a drought-stricken FFA chapter in Kansas. Delegate 5, you first right to discuss.
Fellow delegates, join me in voting in the affirmative for this motion. This would be a great opportunity to improve our national chapter application, as we have been lacking in the past few years. Additionally, FFA is an organization that helps each other out, and this would be the perfect opportunity for our FFA members to reach out and help other FFA members. Once again, join me in voting for this motion.
Delegate 1.
I encourage my fellow delegates to vote for this motion. This would be a great way to give back to our community that does so much for us and show them that we care. Also, we haven't done many community service projects this year, so this would reflect well on our chapter. Therefore, vote yes.
Delegate 4.
Thank you. My fellow delegates, join me in passing this motion. Our FFA motto states living to serve, and this would be the perfect way to serve not only our community, but other FFA chapters too. Additionally, this would potentially be a great SAE for many of our members who don't have an SAE. So join me in passing this motion.
I have a question of personal privilege.
What is your question?
May I please take off my shoes?
I'm sorry, I cannot allow you to do this at this time.
I do have a seat in the chair.
It's moved by Delegate 2 and seconded by Delegate 3 to appeal the decision in the chair. All in favor of upholding the decision in the chair, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Decision in the chair upheld. Is there any discussion? Delegate 2.
I move to postpone this motion indefinitely.
It is moved by Delegate 2 and seconded by Delegate 1 to postpone the main motion indefinitely. This motion is not amendable, but it is debatable and requires a simple majority vote to be passed. Delegate 2, you first right to discuss.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge my fellow delegates to pass this motion. In the month of May, not only do we have our banquet, but we also have our end of the year dance. And this is going to be way too much for our advisors as well as our members to plan and put together with all of these events put together. It is going to lead us to not develop the events as well as they could be developed.
As well, this year we have done many donations and fundraisers, and I simply fear that doing another one is simply just going to tire out our members from this and overwhelm them. Therefore, pass this motion.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge you all to vote against this postponement. Looking at the month of May, we have an open schedule which will allow our members plenty of time to plan this. Additionally, by letting our members plan this, it can become a successful event which will reflect on the successes of our chapter as a whole. So for those reasons, vote against this postponement.
Delegate 1.
Fellow delegates, we cannot pass this postponement. This is a brand new main motion with lots of positivity, with lots of potential too, that we have not even begun to get into. Also, not everyone here has gotten their full discussions and opinions in, so we can't get rid of it just yet. Therefore, vote no.
Delegate 5.
Fellow delegates, do we voting against this postponement? We have seen enough interest from our chapter members, so why would we waste the time that we have already spent discussing this topic now to get rid of it? Additionally, we are fine, intelligent people that will be able to work out the details of this motion to make it the most successful for this chapter in Kansas. Once again, vote no.
Delegate 4.
Thank you. Join me in failing this postponement. This could potentially be life-changing for many of our members as they could develop connections and friends in Kansas. Additionally, we need to be there for our fellow FFA members in Kansas because they're in a time of drought right now, and we simply cannot stand by and let that happen to them. So join me in failing this postponement.
Delegate 3.
I move the previous question.
Second. Previous question been called upon the Assembly by Delegate 3 and seconded by Delegate 1. May I remind the Assembly this requires a 2/3 majority vote to be passed. All in favor of previous question, please rise. All opposed, please rise. Previous question passes with 5 in favor and none opposed. We will now proceed to vote. All in favor of postponing the main motion indefinitely, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Postponement fails. We will now have discussion on the main motion. Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge you all to vote for this main motion. Career success is a main goal from our chapter, and many members have an interest in careers in the agricultural field, and this can help them gain skills for those career goals. Additionally, we have plenty of members who will be happy to donate hay that they grow from their farms to help us out. So for those reasons, vote for this motion.
Delegate 2.
I move to limit debate to 1 debate per person per topic.
Second. It has been moved by Delegate 2 and seconded by Delegate 4 to limit debate to 1 debate per person per topic. This motion is not debatable, but it is amendable. Are there any amendments to this limitation? Seeing none, we will now proceed to vote. All in favor of limiting debate to 1 debate per person per topic, please rise. All opposed, please rise. Limitation fails with 1 in favor and 4 opposed. We will now have some discussion on the main motion. Delegate 5.
I move to refer this to a committee of 5 selected by the chair.
Second. It's moved by Delegate 5 and seconded by Delegate 2 to refer the main motion to committee of 5 selected by the chair. This motion is debatable and amendable and requires a simple majority of votes to be passed. Delegate 5, you first rights to discuss.
Fellow delegates, join me voting in the affirmative for this referral. Seeing that 25% of our active chapter members are pursuing to get their state degree requirements, and many of them have been lacking to fulfill this requirement of a committee. This would be the perfect opportunity for this. Additionally, 6 of our 7 new chapter officers do not have experience with a committee, so this would be the perfect opportunity for them to gain those leadership skills. Once again, vote yes.
Delegate 1.
I encourage my fellow members to vote for this referral. This would be a great committee to put our green hands on, to give them more committee experience that they will use throughout their high school career to better our chapter. Also, seeing that there has been a lot of negativity around the main motion, this would be a great opportunity to work out the fine details of it to make it more worth our while. Therefore, vote yes.
Delegate 3.
I move for a 5-minute recess.
Second. Moved by Delegate 3 and seconded by Delegate 2 to have a 5-minute recess. Are there any amendments to this recess? Delegate 4.
I move to amend this recess by striking out 5 and inserting 10.
Second. Moved by Delegate 4 and seconded by Delegate 1 to amend this recess by striking out 5 and inserting 10. Are there any secondary amendments? Seeing none, we'll now proceed to vote. All in favor of amending the recess by striking out 5 and inserting 10, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Amendment to the recess fails.
Division.
Division may called upon the Assembly by Delegate 4. We will now proceed to take a rise and vote. All in favor of amending the recess by striking out 5 and inserting 10, please rise. All opposed, please rise. Amendment fails with 2 in favor and 3 opposed. We will now proceed to vote on having a 5-minute recess. All in favor of having this recess, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Recess fails. We will now have some discussion on referring the main motion to committee 5 selected by the chair. Delegate 5.
I have a parliamentary inquiry.
What is your question?
Is it lay on the table in order at this time?
Lay on the table would be in order at this time. Is there any discussion? Delegate 4.
Thank you. My fellow delegates, I lend my full support to this referral. Our FFA motto states doing to learn, and this committee will provide our students with a hands-on opportunity to learn how to run an efficient committee. Additionally, our committees require communication, collaboration, and cooperation skills that are vital for our students to gain to be in the workforce. So join me in passing this motion.
Delegate 2.
I move to amend this motion by striking out 5 and inserting 3.
Second.
It's been moved by Delegate 2 and seconded by Delegate 1 to amend this referral by striking out 5 and inserting 3. This amendment is debatable and amendable and requires a simple majority vote to be passed. Delegate 2, you first rights to discuss.
Join me in passing this motion. This year, 75% of our committees, made up of 5 or more students, have struggled to meet deadlines. And therefore, by lowering this number, hopefully our committee can be more efficient and effective with their time and get more done in a limited amount of time span. As well, the FFA creed states, I believe in leadership from ourselves.
And by having less people on this committee, it is going to ensure that every student has to take a leadership position, all while helping them further develop these skills and helping them on them. Therefore, pass this motion.
Delegate 1.
I move to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
It's moved by Delegate
I
1.
withdraw my motion.
Motion withdrawn. Is there any discussion? Delegate 4.
Thank you. Join me in failing this amendment. We have over 200 members in our chapter, and I believe our committee should reflect that large number. Additionally, committees of 3 require less communication, therefore our people on the committee would not develop as many team building skills. Whereas a committee of 5, they would communicate and have very good team building. So join me in failing this amendment.
Is there any discussion? Discussion. Seeing none, we'll now proceed to vote. All in favor of amending the referral by striking out 5 and inserting 3, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Amendment to the referral fails. We will now begin discussion and refer the main motion to committee files selected by the chair. Delegate 2.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge my fellow delegates to fail this motion. With the end of the school year coming up, I fear that our students are simply going to become uncommitted and unreliable to this committee and is going to fizzle out without getting anything accomplished. As well, many of our experienced committee members just started spring sports, and therefore we are not going to be able to put together a committee made up of experienced members who can get the job done. Therefore, fail this motion.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll now proceed to vote. All in favor of referring the main motion to committee files selected by the chair, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Referral fails. We will now start discussion on the main motion. Delegate 1.
I move to postpone this motion to the next regularly scheduled meeting.
Second.
It's been moved by Delegate 1 and seconded by Delegate 4 to postpone this motion to the next regularly scheduled chapter meeting. Delegate 1, you first rights to discuss.
Fellow delegates, I made this motion because we are running out of time at this meeting and have way more pressing matters to attend to. Also, at our next meeting, we have an open schedule, so we will be able to fully discuss and get into the merits of this main motion. Therefore, vote yes.
Delegate 3.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge you to vote for this postponement. We have been discussing for a lengthy amount of time and have come to no conclusion. By postponing this will save us time in our meeting, but also allow for outside discussion that can bring new ideas in. So for those reasons, vote for this postponement.
Delegate 5.
Fellow delegates, join me in voting for this postponement. We currently have 25 of our most active chapter members within a life study practice, so we need to see their input to see if this is even possible for our chapter. Additionally, this will give us extra time to work out a budget for our chapter. Once again, vote for this motion.
I have a question of personal privilege.
What is your question?
Can I get a drink?
I'm sorry, I can only do this at this time. Delegate 4.
I move to lay this motion on the table.
Second.
Moved by Delegate 4 and seconded by Delegate 1 to lay this motion on the table. May I remind you that this motion is not debatable or amendable and requires a simple majority vote to be passed. All in favor of laying this motion on the table, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
When the table fails. Is there any discussion? Delegate 2.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I urge my fellow delegates to fail this motion. At our next chapter meeting, we have a special guest coming in and be very respectful to take away time that we've already allotted to them. As well, we are going to need lots of time in order to get administration approval for this, as well as to plan and connect with this Kansas chapter, so we need to deal with this now so that we can figure out all these details. Therefore, fail this motion.
Is there any discussion? Seeing none, we'll now proceed to vote. All in favor of postponing the motion to the next regularly scheduled chapter meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say no.
No.
Postponement passes. Is there any new business? Seeing none, meeting adjourned. Please rise for questioning.
Alrighty, we're gonna start with contestant 1. Okay. You had postpone definitely, correct? Okay. What is the purpose of postpone definitely by special order?
That is to put something off to the next meeting, and it'll be taken care of first.
And your second question, how long can a motion be postponed if an FFA chapter holds regular business meetings every week on the same day?
It would be the next meeting, or the next week.
Thanks. Contestant number 2, you had limit debate. The motion to limit debate requires what vote to pass?
It requires a 2/3 vote because it takes away the debating rights.
Thank you. When is the limit debate considered exhausted?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am. When is the limit debate considered exhausted?
Limit debate is considered exhausted when it is brought up. A limit debate is considered exhausted when it is brought up even when it is clear that every member has already discussed the topic fully.
Thank you. 3, you had reconsider.
Yes.
The motion to reconsider can only be made by the member who voted with the prevailing side. Explain this.
So reconsider can only be made by the member voting in the prevailing side, which means the member who voted on, let's say, the affirmative, but then the motion was, so the motion was accepted, but then they choose to change their mind in the meeting and bring that up, so it can be potentially shot down again. The motion.
There is a limit, there is a time limit on a motion to reconsider. What is that restriction?
It has to be brought up at the next meeting, and if it's not, then it cannot be reconsidered.
Number 4, you had division of assembly. How soon can a division of assembly be made?
A division can be made as soon as the results of the vote have been done or announced.
When a division of the assembly is called, the chairperson is not obligated to take a counted vote. In large assemblies, how would the members demand a counted vote?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes, ma'am. When a division of assembly is called, the chairperson is not obligated to take a counted vote. In large assemblies, how would the members demand a counted vote?
They could request to vote by ballot.
Number 5, you have parliamentary inquiry. What is the purpose of a parliamentary inquiry?
The purpose of parliamentary inquiry is to ask the chairperson about parliamentary authority and Robert's Rules of Order.
Thank you. The chairperson's response is not subject to an appeal. The chairperson's response to a parliamentary inquiry is not subject to an appeal. Why not?
Because the chair's ruling on a parliamentary inquiry cannot be appealed, as it is not her opinion. It is by the rules of Robert's Rules of Order.
And last but not least, Madam Chair. If you are instructed by a motion of the Assembly to form a committee, who selects the chairman of that committee?
Can you repeat the question, please?
If you are instructed by a motion of the Assembly to form a committee, who selects the chairman of that committee?
The chair.
The chairman is responsible for maintaining the proper decorum at a meeting. This includes expecting floor members to conduct themselves in a professional manner, demonstrating proper etiquette when debating a motion. Robert's Rules of Order establishes rules of decorum in debate. Name 2.
Can you repeat the question?
The chairman is responsible for maintaining the proper decorum in a meeting. This includes expecting floor members to conduct themselves in a professional manner, demonstrating proper etiquette when debating a motion. Robert's Rules of Order establishes rules of decorum in debate. Name 2 of those rules.
A floor member cannot speak while another member has the floor. And a chairman or floor member has to gain the floor before speaking.
Okay. Very good. You guys are all finished. You can leave your cards and your numbers in here. Great job. Finished up? Yep.